Good morning team, happy Monday, another day in lockdown, which means remote learning, which means I need to have breakfast, and then get on my computer. It is now 4 minutes to 1. The first few periods for the day have gone fairly well. I've just gotten my stuff sorted for period 5, which is happening after lunchtime, and I need to sort out everything for tomorrow. I'm not stressed yet, but I am feeling a little overwhelmed. Just a little bit. Well team, we got our 4 PM update. Looks like we're gonna be staying in lockdown until at least Friday. So I think that means time to make more scones. Oh yeah. I don't know why, I just seem to have a real scone obsession at the moment. I'm okay with that. Well team, I have edited and uploaded, like 5 videos today? Admittedly, only 2 of them were from my actual channel. The rest of them were lesson videos for my students. God, my hair is fluffy. I did not do a good job of brushing that out. Anywho, for now, it's 11:30 and time for bed. Good night. Hello team, I don't think I've checked in today, so good afternoon. It is 1:45, time for lunch. Remote learning is going well, kind of. I'm a bit behind in my, preparation of materials, so things to be done, but right now, taking a break, having some lunch. Yes. Vogel, you're the worst! I literally cannot with you.
Alright, go out, what you said.
No, anytime that I'm talking about TV shows with you, you always spoil them for me.
That's because you keep talking to me about them.
Yeah, but that's not my fault.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Behind you, you butt.
Like you go, it's in the mixing bowl cupboard. I'm like, I'm sure it is. Which one's that?
Dear. Vogel can't be trusted. He keeps spoiling the TV shows for me.
She goes, oh, this thing happens. Don't tell me this thing happens. Oh, but then, and I go, what do you want me to do? I'm gonna answer that.
I've told you repeatedly what I want you to do, which is say maybe convincingly, not maybe or I don't know. I just want you to just go, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I actually
Yeah,
should
maybe.
just say, I don't know everything you said. That would work.
Every time we're watching something and he's already seen it and I haven't seen it, I start spitballing ideas just because I get involved in it, and then he confirms my theories when I'm right, and it pisses me off. Can't deal with it.
Everyone, I would have loved to have watched the show with Jess, but she doesn't have time for me, so I watched it by myself.
Well team, I didn't really do any checking in today, and that's probably because I was really friggin' busy. Life is hard right now. I am tired, and right now I'm gonna go to bed. Well, I'm gonna go get into bed, and we're probably gonna watch another episode of Never Have I Ever, because I'm quite enjoying that show. But I am tired. Anywho, good night. Good morning team, it is Wednesday, another day of remote learning. We're currently in period 2, I believe. Just trying to get my content sorted for my year 13s for the rest of the topic. I am still woefully behind, but I am doing my best to catch up. Currently chilling out in a meeting all on my lonesome, so that's going well. Essentially the way that I run my lessons is that because people get connectivity issues and maybe I glitch or they glitch and then they can't hear me, all of my lessons for my senior classes are being done by video. So I make a video of me going through the PowerPoint and explaining the concepts and all of that kind of stuff. They watch the video and then we have associated practice tasks. I, on the other hand, stay in a call for the entire of the lesson, so if they have questions, they can jump back into the call and we can chat about it. It just so happens that nobody has a lot of questions today, so I mean, more time for me to actually get on top of my other lessons, so there's at least that. Hello team, happy Thursday. Remote teaching is done for the day. I really need to look into getting my bullet journal set up for September because have I bitten off more than I can chew? Maybe. Anywho, before that though, I need to go and have a shower because I haven't had one today and I feel gross. On the menu tonight, we have Eginara. Dee.
Yeah, Jess has done such a good job. I'm excited! So many words, so many feelings. And I'm just like, oh my god.
Would you like to explain to the viewers?
Jess is a little bit of a psycho, but
I'm
it's
not!
okay.
That's not, no!
She's having a bit of an emotional moment, having finished Never Have I Ever. A show I told her would be good, and she didn't watch it with me at first. We watched it again.
So fucking angry.
Guys, it's quite entertaining watching Jess go through the 5 stages of grief now that the show has ended.
Isn't there 6?
Are there 6?
I have no idea. But one of them is being annoyed, at least.
Yeah, she did like anger. I don't know what they are, so it's not very good, but she just got to the, it's okay, I know these characters are in-game. So I think she's starting to get towards acceptance.
Not accepting any of this.
Yeah.
This is lame.
Or denial, it might be denial, I don't know.
Denial, I guess. But fuck this shit. No, this is not how it's supposed to end. When is the next season coming out? I'm so frustrated.
Well, that season dropped like a month ago.
Is it gonna be another year? Am I gonna have to wait another fucking year?
I don't know that there was a year between these, but maybe.
I can't deal with this. I can't.
It's obviously done well if they've already confirmed another season.
I guess, but I can't deal with this and I need it to continue, like, tomorrow. Ah! I almost knocked over my drink.
It's gonna be an energetic evening here at the household.
Shut up.
I've been so bruised from all the hitting.
Shut
The
up.
stars! Look, go away!
Well, Tim, I'm pretty sure I did, like, no checking in today, but I had my shower. I got started on my September setup, so that's good. I still need to film some more of it. That's a tomorrow job. For now, though, it's like 20 minutes to 12 and I really should go to bed. I'm not really, like, tired. I could stay up later and probably feel okay, but I don't want this to be a habit, even though it already is. Yeah, anywho, I'm going to bed. Good night. Hello team, it is Friday, last day of the week before our long weekend, which is awesome because I need a break. Today I have been remote teaching thus far, that's not been too bad. Team's had some issues with connectivity, but those seem to be figured out now, which is good. I have one more class for the day, and outside of that I'm not really too sure what's going on. I don't even know what we're having for dinner. Well, it's good to know it rains here as well. I mean, that wasn't unexpected, we're like 15k down the road. Well team, I didn't really end up doing a lot of checking in today, but yeah, it was a pretty alright day, pretty chill. Did the whole school thing and then did the whole chilling in my house thing. I don't know. We watched Fear Street, the first part of the trilogy, which was like mad nostalgia because I love Fear Street and now I majorly want to read the books again, but not at this hour of the evening. Now I'm gonna go to bed and I don't know. Hopefully I can get up to some fun things this weekend so that this vlog isn't just like, hey, I went to school today, but not really. Anywho, whatever. Good night. Good morning team, happy Saturday. It has been a fun day so far in the sense that
And now we're going to
Vogel's
put them
guest
onto
arrived,
an almost
which
lightly
is fun.
floured baking sheet.
The internet extender arrived, which is fun. The internet extender is having some troubles in terms of its setup, and we can't really get it to work, which is not so fun. I am doing video editing, which is not necessarily fun, but it's not fun. And I'm hungry. I should probably get some lunch. But not right now, because I'm doing stuff and I don't want to interrupt my flow, you know? Ugh, that sounds gross. Interrupt my workflow. Yeah. It was announced yesterday that in theory we're going to be moving to level 3 on Tuesday at midnight, so that's nice because then we'll start September in level 3 rather than level 4, provided that still happens, fingers crossed, we'll see. It'll be nice to get some takeout again. I'm sick of cooking for myself.
Hey Vogel, what you up to?
Making dumplings.
Are they gonna be awesome?
They're gonna be the best dumplings in the world. I know I'm not Asian, but I kick ass at this.
They are really good.
To be fair, I stole them from one of the best Asian recipes online, which is the Woks of Life.
Yeah, but we're not allowed to tell people because
No, I'm allowed to tell people. Someone else I know is not allowed to tell people.
And then I stayed up till 2 a.m. playing Among Us with Rachel and Jason, and it was awesome. And now I'm tired because, yeah, it's 2 a.m. Choices, Jessica? I think tomorrow I'll make scones. Well, later today. Good night. Good morning team, it is Sunday, the day of rest, and also the day of scone making. It is currently 9:45. I got up like, I don't know, half an hour ago, just been pottering around, and now it's time to make breakfast. Yes. Someone in the comments of one of the last vlogs asked for the recipe for this, so we're going to start by putting 4 cups of self-raising flour, a pinch of salt, and a teaspoon of caster sugar into a bowl. Well, I'm not, because I'm only making a half recipe, but that's what the full recipe calls for. The oven is preheating to 200 degrees.
That looks like about a teaspoon. That works.
And a pinch of salt. That's a lame pinch. There we go. That looks like a pinch, right? I don't know. There we go. That looks great.
And we'll chuck that in.
Mix. I very much take the approach of cooking isn't an exact science. Like, it'll taste good in the end. Whatever. To your 4 cups of flour mixture, you then need to add 300 mils of cream and 300 mils of milk. Which, again, I'm making a half mixture, so I'm going to do 300 mils half and half rather than 300 mils of each. Make sure to put things away as you go so that you have a nice tidy space. Where the fuck is my measuring jug? Aha!
I found you.
Go 150 of cream, splooch, and 150 of milk. It's about 300. Okay, a little over. And then we just pour that into our dry ingredients and mix to combine.
Make a little well. Make a little well for him. Stay.
Here comes the pain.
Sploosh. Bleh. Mixing time.
Some mixing later, the result should be this nice, sticky dough thing. Make sure you don't overmix it. I have no idea why that is. Pretty sure it's something to do with gluten. I just hear them say it in baking shows a lot, so whatever. Now as we have our beautiful dough though, we're gonna turn it out onto a lightly floured surface and then shape it into, what, 2.5 centimeter thick something, and then use a cookie cutter to cut out the shapes. Do I have a cookie cutter? No. Technically a glass would work, but I really don't care about these being pretty. I'm just gonna cut them. Lightly flouring. Lightly flouring. Flour. Flour. There we go, that looks roughly right. So I'm just gonna cut it into 6, so like 1 and 2 for 3 pieces, and then across here to make 6. Probably should have done this on the chopping board. There we go, here are our 6 beautiful scones. And now it's into the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. Or at least it would be if somebody hadn't locked the oven. Well, now I've got to wait for the oven to heat up, but that's fine because it gives me time to deal with the bench. Wiping up the bench. Wiping up the bench. It's been 84 years. Still waiting for the oven to heat up. Once it's done, then I will put in my scones, then they will bake, and then they will be glorious. But I think in the meantime, I might actually just cut up some mushrooms because wow, interrupting much. Well, now as the oven's done, I'm actually going to put the stuff in the oven, but then while they're cooking, I'm going to whip some cream and then maybe cut up some mushrooms if I have time, because we're thinking about having mushroom soup for lunch. There we go. Time is set. Oh yeah. This thing makes whipping cream so much easier. My hand blender, excellent. Multiple attachments, all the good stuff. We actually use this thing quite a lot. I use it to like vitamize soups, make my cream, mix stuff. Love it. Cream has been made. Thank you, Stick Blender. If I can find a link to the one I have, I'll leave it in the description box because yeah, it's awesome. Only 8 minutes left. Time to cut mushrooms. It's time! Wow, 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 wow. See, it's so steamy. They're so beautiful. But Mum says I have to wait and they have to rest so they're not too hot and then my cream won't melt. I mean, she's got a point, but they're so pretty and I want to eat them.
Yes, scone time. Ha ha ha. What you got?
Standing desk.
How high does it go?
High. High, quite a bit higher than this, but this is fine.
Can you show us?
I'm testing it to see how long I need to make my cables.
Not too bad, eh?
No.
A little higher because of 103. Aw, B, look at your setup. Isn't that cool?
So there they.
You happy?
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm just giving the Epic Games launcher. My stupid friends want to play Fortnite.
It'll be fun, she said.
It's going to be 17 gigs to download and I'm going to uninstall by the end of the night.
It's gonna be 35 gigs.
Huh?
What?
What?
Oh yes, it's movie time.
Yeah.
Bring on part 2.
Well, team, we finished off the evening by watching the second Fear Street movie, which went well. I mean, like, as good as a movie about killing teenagers can. Fuck off. Like, I saw you coming. You're not.
I know, it's been spooky for the viewers.
Oh my god, too tired for your shit. Lockdown continues tomorrow, but level 3 is coming. In theory. Provided they don't change their mind. Anyway, team, with that said, thank you for watching. If you liked today's video, please do make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you wanted to see more from me, feel free to go check out one of my other videos. And that was the week that was. Blah. This is an awful lighting. No, this is just how my face looks. It's just the way it is. There we go. Worse lighting, thus better looking face. Where am I going with this?
Alright, now we're recording. No talk of sexy angles.
Cut. Try again. Yep, that's about it.